day, I was just like going through my channel, looking at VODs and stuff, and I went to my shorts and I saw, you know, generally the shorts that I uploaded on my break, the algorithm wasn't too nice to them, but that's okay. The most latest one, however, has 280,000 views. The one with the gacha. And I was like, I wonder why that one. I guess the algorithm just randomly blessed it. And I think that's it, really. And I guess also, like, the important thing with shorts is that you can't choose the thumbnail still. They still haven't implemented, you know, the ability to choose thumbnails. So right now, you just gotta get lucky. Or you can kind of plan it out, I guess, if you know at what time of the 60 seconds the thumbnail gets chosen. Yeah, mysterious. But that one kind of did really well, and I'm happy about that. But I was wondering, I wonder if, because I didn't pay attention the past 2 weeks, if like any video was doing better than the others. I didn't know if this was like a recent spurt in views or if it was a constant achievement over time. So I wanted to see, so check the comments to get any hints if all the comments are recent or something. But no, the comments were like all like scattered over the past 2 weeks. And then I noticed when I'm scrolling through the comments, there's a lot of comments who are in a weirdly aggressive and unnecessarily obsessive way, complaining about the censorship. I just want to quote so you understand how unnecessarily obsessed these people are with the censorship. I quote, "This is the first time I've ever seen a video blurring hands. That just seems so unnecessary and silly. Why even blur the hands? Very unnecessary. Why censor your hand? Everyone knows you're white and everyone has white." What does that even mean? So there were like a lot of these kind of comments, and they seemed like people who don't watch my streams a lot, but that doesn't matter. I think they watch VTubers probably every now and then, I would think. Or they really just found the short randomly. But I think generally, even when it's not in an aggressive way, because I get it. I partially totally get it. I get both sides. Like the reasoning of why are we doing this? So generally, I want to make one thing clear. I'm just following the rules of my company. And I'm fine with whatever, because I'm not really the type of VTuber who keeps things very immersive, am I right? But others do. Others want to do that, and so I will admit, it's not very immersive to show a live 2D avatar on the screen and then show like a real hand. It's not really immersive. I'm definitely breaking a lot of walls all the time. But that in itself, like breaking walls is not against our rules, but like I guess there's like certainly certain boundaries. And I wanna like this is just a friendly like explanation of what you could consider and what makes it maybe more understandable of why we don't show our hands or so. Imagine, let's say, yeah, I'm white. I'm white, so it's not a big surprise that I'm white. We all know I'm white, but let's imagine someone maybe doesn't have a skin tone that matches too well with their avatar, and let's say using gloves wasn't so normal here in Hololive. Let's say it would become more and more expected to show your hands, and then maybe one person who doesn't have that skin tone would be pressured and wouldn't be able to show it the way that others would do, and then you kind of put in a difficult situation. Yeah, for me it doesn't matter, I guess, because pretty matching, but for others it might not be so matching, and of course it also has to do with like safety. It may sound crazy, but there are a lot of really obsessed people out there who will look at the hands and try to like count moles or whatever. People go overboard, you know. So it is a thing. It has to do with safety too. And yeah, so that's some reasons. And then actually, I guess people perceive it as my hand, but the hand that was pulling all the gacha was not my hand. It was actually, in this case, the manager's hand. And it doesn't, let's put my safety, my privacy, my whatever all aside. Okay, you may wonder, she's not a VTuber. Why do you need to hide the hand of the manager? And I questioned that too. But who am I to endanger the safety and privacy of my manager, who's helping me, who's going out of their way to help me with my video, you know? Yeah, maybe it's like an unnecessary amount of censoring, but in the end, like, you know, she's a manager, she's anonymous, she's a private person, she's not a public person like me, so let's keep her safe. And yeah. It's for our privacy and for our safety. You have no idea how crazy some people out there are. They could also like look at the code. So I was trying to keep in another video, in the crap video as well. It was also both of us, and my code, my own hand was visible and my code was visible, and I was trying to get that censored too, because codes definitely are probably like that would be a way of finding someone, you know. So, you know, and in the end, I still also totally get the argument of like, let's not break the immersion. I think that's an important point. Like, it's kind of weird to show a real hand. Not that the glove makes it any better though. That doesn't make it any better. And it is kind of like restraining me in creativity sometimes in like the streams I can do. Because with gloves, I can't do certain things. I want to do a 𝗵𝗶𝗿 stream. What's that called? What's 𝗵𝗶𝗿 in English again? Yeah, nail polishing is kind of dead. Pottery, yeah, I want to do pottery. I want to do a pottery stream, but I don't think I can do it with gloves. Because you gotta feel the wet material.